advantage for this fall's World Series. The final line for the National League, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the National League All-Stars and the American League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in a moment by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, but first let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Stars as voted on by you, the fans. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 American League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the 2 men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe-out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
At the plate, Charlie Blackmon, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Batting second, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. From the stretch. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. The 1-2. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is fouled at the plate. Line drive to left. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Now at the plate, Corey Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now both runners are breaking. He swings and misses. Throw down.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Arenado on third. Stanton is over at second with 1 down in the inning. grounded to short. Lindor right there. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Stepping up to the plate, Buster Posey. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the National League 2 and the American League nothing. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not age at 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Stepping up now, Mookie Betts. The 3-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Scherzer against the sign. Here's the 0-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Nothing doing here this half. 1 inning in the books here. It's the National League 2 and the American League nothing. And now Bryce Harper.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lindor over to his left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Next will be the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 1 out, nobody on. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on. 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Standing in, Daniel Murphy. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Ready with another 2-2. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Missed with a slider. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ozuna over at second. Blackman at first. 2 out in the inning. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And trouble averted as he takes away extra bases, and the inning is over. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Popped him up. Arenado has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. And he looks at one in there, 1 and 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And it is trouble. It finds the gap for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they also push across his score to make it a one-run game.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. That the last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Into the box now, George Springer. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him. Ramirez stands at second with 2 gone. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We've played 2, and this is now a 2-1 ball game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the American League, number 40, Luis Severino.
Here's Nolan Arenado. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Two. Here it is. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. 2-2 pitch just missed. Corey Seager waits on deck. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Corey Seager 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
In now, Buster Posey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Hit on the ground to third. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Ready on 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made by Trout. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Seager rounds third and is digging for the plate. Play at the plate and he's out. A great throw. So 1 run on 2 hits. No errors and 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the National League 3 and the American League 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the National League, number 37, Stephen Strasburg.
Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, D-Row, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Up next for the American League, left fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sanchez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
This is on the ground over to first. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
Standing in now, Mike Trout. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
2-2.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. In the dirt, throw to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. The NL leads it 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the American League, number 28, Corey Kluber.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ball
2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
In now, Charlie Blackmon, pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Murphy, the runner at second with 1 away. In the dirt, and now let's see, is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The NL's on top, 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the National League, number 21, Jack Greinke.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone. Solo home run there for Aaron Judge, and the American Leaguers have cut the score to 3-2 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. And it's fouled away. Two runs, 4 hits, no errors thus far for the American League. Another 2-2 offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, Carlos Correa.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Harper is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Greinke's ready. Here's the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
1 strike.
Runs, 4 hits, no errors thus far for the American League. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. We played 4 full. The NL leads this one 3-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the American League, number 32, Michael Homer.
Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Standing in now, Corey Seager. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Arenado, the runner at third. Stanton stands at second, no outs. Popped him up. Correa is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Here's Buster Posey now. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. To his left, Lindor. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy could pick up the runner at third now.
Ready once again, Bryce Harper. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 2-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Betts at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
In now, Marcell Ozuna, and he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the National League 5 and the American League 2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the National League, number 18, Carlos Martinez.
Striding forward now is the DH, George Springer. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in for his second at bat, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-2. Fouled away. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. One and 1, here it comes. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Stanton. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well, all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. 2-1 now to Mookie. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Gonna have to make some good pitches here.
Altuve on second. Betts on at first with 2 down. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Another full count offering on its way. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Count is 1-2 now. Two out, bases loaded. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. It's the National League 5 and the American League 3.